I'm Todd Lewis from Fiasco Sports, reporting for the SA Footballer magazine. Today I'm joined by Geoff Prest from the Prince Alfred Old Collegians Football Club in Division 1, and he's our featured club legend of the week. So Geoff, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where did you grow up getting into football?
Well, I went through Prince Alfred College, played junior footy right through there, then played for the Old Scholars. Only played till I was 21, then had a knee injury and had to finish playing, but got involved. I was lucky enough to get involved on the sidelines, and that thing sort of grew from there. I got involved with David Marsh, who's a bit of a legend at Prince Alfred, at North Adelaide, and then PAC Old Scholars, and we just formed a good combination. Did a little bit of state amateur stuff many years ago, and then I just, I don't know, somehow found my way into the AFL system. Did a bit of work at Fremantle, Carlton, still do a little bit of work at St Kilda, and I'm involved with the PAC Old Scholars. So yeah, just had a sort of long history of involvement in football. Yeah.
Just talking about Prince Alfred Old Collegians, being a collegiate of the school, there's obviously a massive sense of pride. Do you have a lot of players come back to Prince Alfred Old Collegians when they finish school?
Yeah, it's that's probably that is the strength of the club, and we have a really big contingent of country boys that go through the boarding house there that end up going to uni and living in Adelaide and so forth, and we just have huge numbers coming out of the school and just ending up at the Old Scholars Footy Club. So I guess that reflects in the last 5 or 6 years we've gone from 3 sides to 6 sides. So it's a huge contingent of kids coming out of the school each year, so it's terrific. Yeah.
Obviously something that's pretty interesting is the work you've done at AFL level. Just give the people a bit of an insight into what you've done with that.
Look, I did about 20 years, did 12 for Fremantle, 8 for Carlton, just with the junior recruiting, under 18 stuff and all that, and now I just look after uncontracted players in South Australia for St Kilda, just guys falling out of contract, just go to AFL games and they just send me a list of who they want reports on and stuff like that. So it's all a bit of fun.
Yeah. Do you really enjoy the aspect of doing that recruiting? Do you sometimes try and bring it back to Prince Alfred Old Collegians and help them out in their recruiting processes?
Yeah, definitely. I'd sort of I do the majority of the recruiting for PAC Old Scholars Footy Club. I've been doing that for about 7 years, so that doesn't tie in a lot with the AFL stuff, but there definitely is a lot of kids that from PAC leave school, go and have a crack at SANFL level, and then we just do our best to get them back at the Old Scholars Footy Club.
Having achieved so much in football, what are your goals from now on in football? Do you just want to contribute where you can for obviously the AFL sides and PAC?
Look, it's just become more an enjoyment thing for me now. I really enjoy what I'm doing at St Kilda, and I hugely enjoy the involvement, with so many people, 6 sides at PAC Old Scholars. It's a social thing as well. It's terrific socially. You meet a lot of people through football, and that's probably the main enjoyment for me. Yeah.
And just on the club now, are there any sponsors you'd like to mention that obviously help the club run on a Saturday?
Look, we've got a lot of sponsors, but there's 4 or 5 that have been around for even when I was playing, some of them were involved then, 30 odd years ago. Rob Gerard, now with his son Simon as well. Fantastic sponsors of the club. Glenn Cooper and the whole Cooper clan out there at Cooper's Brewery. They're fantastic sponsors. Darren Thomas, Holco Meats and so forth. Magnificent sponsors. And Simon Brown from ResourceGo, and Alf Brown from Paramount Browns. Probably off the top of my head, I think they're our 5 largest sponsors, and they're just hugely, a lot of the reason the club's going so well.
Okay, thank you, Geoff. I'm Todd Lewis from Fiasco Sports, reporting for the SA Footballer magazine. Today I've been joined by Geoff Prest from the Prince Alfred Old Collegians Football Club in Division 1, and he's our feature club legend of the week.